And welcome to CBD Talks with Dr. Dance, or better known as Dr. Victoria Boyd, and I am so excited to bring you another CBD Talks. You know, we always try to immerse ourselves in the industry, no matter what industry we're actually doing. And here at CBD Talks and all of the great people that I work with, we have been doing research and exploring. And because of my background and the reason why I'm called Dr. Dance, I think that we have really evolved into being able to offer, present, and even teach and educate, be the advocate and the source of information for those out there seeking it in the CBD world. So today we're going to talk about the link between exercise, inflammation, and CBD. What other topic would I, Dr. Dance, want to talk about? Any workout, especially a rigorous one, causes microscopic damage to the body's muscles and tissues. That's where the pain comes from. And this is explained by Dr. Alan Bayer, sports medicine doctor and executive medical director of the Hong Orthopedic Institute in California. It's this inflammation that triggers the body's repair processes. Now, you might have thought I was going to say triggers pain, but actually internally it's triggering your body to repair itself. That's just like when you get an infection and all of the white cells, called pus, comes to that injury. That's the body being triggered to repair itself. And so as this inflammation occurs, it's allowing tissues to grow back stronger and fitter. However, too much inflammation left unchecked can contribute to excessive muscle damage and poor workout results. Inflammation is also a hallmark of exercise injuries, including strains and sprains. What that means is your muscle is not as strong as it needs to be, and so injuries happen. Now, for this reason, exercisers commonly integrate anti-inflammatory measures such as eating antioxidant-containing foods and taking ice baths into their workout routine to aid the workout process. And you can just imagine you're taking these things, sitting in an ice bath. That is not fun at all. In fact, that's even painful. But it's something that they realize will help with recovery. They also try to curb the achy muscles and joints through the use of non-steroidal anti-inflammation drugs or NSAIDs like ibuprofen. And we all know that ibuprofen is not good for the body. No, so while studies currently debate exactly when exercisers should try to curb inflammation and when they should just let the body recover on its own, they also suggest that CBD is a powerful anti-inflammatory compound. For example, a 2018 review published in Frontiers in Neurology concluded that CBD is an effective way of improving pain and mobility in patients with multiple sclerosis since it reduces inflammation. CBD for exercise-induced inflammation is absolutely the next big area we need to explore, says Thorsten Rudolph, an exercise scientist and director of integrative neurophysiology laboratory at Colorado State University, and the Frontiers in Neurology study co-author. However, most of what we know about CBD and exercise is based on anecdotal reports, he says. There's basically no research on the topic. We need to investigate CBD's effects on inflammatory biomarkers, compounds like C-reactive protein in the body that occur with inflammation in athletes and exercise recovery. He explained that he has seen a dramatic increase in the number of older adults and collegiate and professional athletes consuming CBD. By taking them immediately after exercise, they aim to recover quickly and effectively. Some believe that CBD reduces the body's tendency to break down tissues and promotes muscle growth. Meanwhile, Bayer posits that CBD is most promising as a way to help patients recover from exercise-related injuries. He often recommends that his patients apply CBD salves to the injured area. CBD penetrates transdermally, that means it goes through the skin, to reduce inflammation in injured tissues. Bayer explains, noting that overuse of NSAIDs, ibuprofen and things like that, especially in conjunction with exercise, can damage the kidneys. And we don't want that to happen. For example, in a 2017 emergency medical journal studying ultra-marathoners, those who took ibuprofen every 4 hours during a 50-mile race were about 18% more likely to finish the race with acute kidney damage. You know, that's sort of startling. We need to pay attention to that. And so he goes on to say, I always want my patients to start with interventions that have the fewest side effects. I can say amen to that. Bayer says, however, he also adds that a lack of research exists on the long-term effects of CBD products. We don't have the data to know if it's safe over the long term. When CBD products work, maximizing benefits can be a challenge. So right now, CBD is a real quagmire for the consumer. For example, while many products contain CBD in its isolated form, full-spectrum varieties that contain other natural compounds from the cannabis plant are believed to be more beneficial thanks to an entourage effect. That means they're working in unison. There is also a bioavailability factor. How much of that is absorbed into the body via edibles, tinctures, oils, and salves? Are they equally absorbed and used by the body? However, CBD products are also notorious for advertising inaccurate levels of CBD, says Dr. Jordan Tischler, a Harvard-trained physician, president of the Association of Cannabis Specialists, and CEO of Inhale MD, a Boston area practice specializing in cannabis therapeutics. A 2017 Journal of the American Medical Association study of 84 CBD commercial extracts found that only 31% of them contain the amount of CBD they advertise. That's not a big enough percentage. Tischler noticed that most CBD studies involve dosages of roughly 1,000 milligrams per day. And it's unknown if lower dosages will provide any benefit apart from placebo effect. Even more concerning, though, it is that the Journal of American Medical Association study also found that 1/5 of the products contained THC. While the exact amount of THC required to trigger psychoactive effects varies from person to person, any THC could prove problematic to anyone undergoing drug testing, either for work or athletics. That's why we here at CBD Talks, as an advocate and educator, look closely at the source, processing methods, and ingredients. Is there third-party testing in which laboratories measure CBD products' level of different compounds, including CBD, THC, and even contaminants such as mold and heavy metals? It is a must. However, many companies advertise the fact that they are third-party tested without providing any proof of testing. I recommend also to see a product's third-party lab results or reports before buying CBD products. If the company won't share it, guess what? It's time to look into other brands. Why are we sharing all this information on a regular basis here at CBD Talks? Well, let's see. My name is Dr. Dance, isn't it? Yes, it is. For the last 18 months, I have been researching the impact of CBD on various conditions. One that especially caught my attention was the benefits for athletes. And now it has consumed me, being a former dancer that understands maximizing workouts. We have found that combining a special combination of ingredients, we can maximize resilience, that is how long you can work out, increase the speed of recovery, and basically help with relief by going on a regular maintenance of CBD. No matter what CBD product you choose, it's also important to discuss it with your primary care physician, especially if you are taking other medications and supplements. The reason being because CBD helps your body work more effectively and efficiently, and you might not need any of those medications. While research on CBD is promising, I promise that I will keep researching it through medical reports, journals, and really just watching how it works with the body. It is still a compound with potentially wide and powerful effects in the human body. And many of these effects are still being explored. And we're going to be out there exploring them with you and for you. So this is another CBD Talks with Dr. Dance, and we'll see you on our next edition.